Hey everyone, Yōkai here. Today I'm going to be watching the first episode of Watashi no Yuri wa Oshigoto desu. Now this show, I'm going into it pretty blind, as I generally try to do. Now I pretty much just have the title to go by, which is, pretty much what grabbed my attention. Yuri was in it, most notably, and you could consider me somewhat of a big Yuri fan. I would say that was probably, that's probably fair to say. So, there's more than enough to pique my interest, so I really didn't need to read any further. Because that's generally how I do things. I learn enough about a show until I know enough that I want to watch it, and then I stop because why would you spoil yourself any further, right? But as far as like speculation on what the show could be about, like Yuri being your job, all I can really think is, is this some kind of cafe where girls Yuri roleplay for the customers? Because I would totally go to that if that was a thing. But because that's the only thing that really comes to mind. So, either that or a girl, I don't know, bribes another girl to be your girlfriend. I don't know. But anyway, I'm eager to get into it and see what it's all about. The very first shot we get is a teacup, so probably some kind of fancy Ojo-sama scene, if I had a venture, I guess. But before I jump into it, though, I do have to explain my reaction format, because this is first episode of a new show. So I do not show the actual anime footage and stuff in this video because of YouTube copyright potential issues there. I do show you the subtitles from the show and a timer so you can get your own copy of it and get it all synced up and watch together. So if you're okay with all that, feel free to stick around and let's watch some anime. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, I think I just saw uniform there. Oh, this is the opening, I think. Maybe. Schwestern in Liebe. I don't know what that means. Watashi no Yuri wa Oshigoto desu. I know what that means because I'm a weeb. But yeah, this is definitely the opening. Not often do you have episode 1 start with the opening, as odd as that sounds to say. But it seems like there's maybe some kind of cafe or restaurant thing. Yeah, there's some Yuri right there. Something melody. What does that say? Himitsu? I don't know. I haven't practiced reading Japanese in quite a while, and it's also a very stylized font. We can definitely see the ships here. I like her height is like the perfect height. Yeah, I really couldn't gather who's supposed to be the main character from that. That's a beautiful backdrop there, but maybe he doesn't have one, maybe just like a main cast of 4 or so. Shiraki. Okay. Sounds like a main character to me. Yeah, that's probably her. Hime. No, she's the main show. I mean, they're kind of background characters, so what else do they really have to do? Huge crowd. I was about to say, it's clearly going in that direction. Well, at least we're getting a feel for our main character pretty quickly here. Yeah. I definitely see how this personality could lead her to an interesting pathway in life. Alliance. She truly has idol status in this school. Blue-haired girl, I assume, is important. Manga. I mean, her character design does kind of look like a shoujo manga design. You can't deny that. Which one? I guess. Babies. I see that. She'd have to literally slip and fall into, yeah, somebody else. Which would be a great opportunity to serve as a first meeting to another important character. Okay. I was expecting a long-haired girl, like what we saw before. But clearly another important character by the character design. You have to keep up the act, yeah. A lot of people watching. Also, is that Nanoha's voice actress? I don't remember her name off the top of my head. Tomoda something or other. But Nanoha's voice actress is what I know her as. Because I'm pretty sure that is. Yeah, I definitely remember her from the opening. So yeah, Gyaru confirmed. I was thinking it. I'm glad they confirmed that she's definitely a Gyaru character. Kabedon? I mean, they're not mutually exclusive, are they? Oh, work. Is this where the Yuri work comes into play? That's what I want to know. It's also more fun this way, just to throw her into it without an explanation. I'm sure you'll be fine. And yeah, you can't really say you're not suited for it if you don't know what it is yet. Because the Gyaru character almost looks like one of the main characters from Citrus. I don't remember her name off right now. Okay, so that's what the Libe means. Okay, fair enough. And it is a cafe, so I was right about that. That is a very old-looking phone. Is it going for a bit of a retro aesthetic? Hime. That's the part I remember. Hime Shiraki. We're definitely gonna call her Hime. I'm definitely gonna call her Hime. Easy to remember. Hime means princess, if you didn't know, by the way. Oh, there we go. There's the long-haired girl I thought the other girl was gonna be. But I guess we're a little bit delayed in our meeting of her, which is a little bit surprising. Because she seems nice enough. But now I know not to trust any first impressions of personalities thanks to Hime. I appreciate that so far the transition seems to lean on the, weeb side of things. Ayano Koji. That name sounds familiar. Okay. as expected. I think we saw the uniform very briefly at like the very beginning of the opening. Yeah, basically Ojo-sama Yuri roleplay. Like, literal perfection idea. Again, I would so pay for that. We're not gonna let her say no. That animation, though. That Kazuma impression. Backstory. That's barely different, but okay. I mean, it's pretty clear. I understood everything. Man, they really dialed up the roses there. Because she loves you too much. There could be some, and now they actually broke out the lilies. And yeah, right now we're definitely getting a full view of yeah, how the school runs, how this cafe runs. That's the idea, to replicate it here. It's what an amazing idea. I can't get over it. I mean, yeah, people come here knowing what they're gonna get, and they're of course gonna enjoy getting it. Okay, yeah, gotcha. I didn't quite recognize her, but yeah, I can see it now. Ara. That blush says it all. You'll learn to love it. Yeah, she's a new girl, transfer student. Okay, I mean she's doing it okay so far. Imagine this being like your job in life. That's a pretty great day so far. No complaints. Okay. She also looks really important from her character design. She's got like silver hair going on. You should. Do it anyway. Yeah, you think this is going to be a temporary thing. Yeah. Be right back. That was the wrong button. There we go. Okay, let's see how this goes. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I mean... I was a little nervous because a bit of a delayed reaction from them, but... Oh, Naya-sama. I mean... She is just so much taller than her. Gokigenyo is also a typical Ojo-sama greeting. Well, yeah, once work's over, you flip it off like a switch. Yeah, I did kind of gauge from her reaction that was not a good thing to do. I didn't know it wasn't something that had to be earned, but I guess so. You should know a thing or two about, you know, faking a personality. The visual for that. But again, you have no room to talk. Yeah, I didn't expect that either. I mean, that looks pretty serious. But yeah, basically not a one-day thing. Yeah, I guess you're officially a full-time student of our cafe/academy. It was semi-consensual. Kanako. I'd say it's very respectable. Yeah, honest might not be the best word for it, but it really is. Could you imagine trying to explain that to like a normie? What you do? Like at a high school reunion, just explain what your job is. I understand why, yeah, that's totally understandable, but it's not that bad. There's the best welcome you could ever hope for. It's very important to do so. She did say that. She did do that. Can we? Western. Wasn't that in the title too? The opening thing? Okay. It's going to remind me of, what's the one anime called? Just roll with it. Assault Lily Bouquet, that's what I was looking for. It reminds me of Assault Lily Bouquet in that way, in that regard. No, we have to. We're too far in. Can't go back now. I mean, people didn't seem to react too much to it at the time, but... I mean, yeah, that would pretty much solve everything. Can't disappoint the fans. Kuroi's, I'm not gonna pronounce that correctly. Kuroids. She is a main character, though. That's a fair question. She did kind of just throw that out there. Did you just associate that word with the setting? Never seen someone so triggered to be called nice before. She keeps screwing up. She made like one real mistake. I mean, it was one day. I think she's been a little bit unreasonable here. More importantly. They don't want the fake princess around. She's been having a bit of a day. Okay. I remember this, alright. What a line. Ooh, nice fountain. Well, we are getting really fancy with this shot. Can't say no to that. It was pretty good. I can't deny that, yeah. She said it. If only. We'll worm our way into her hearts. Oh, she's right there. I mean, I'm enjoying it. But I feel like she's just gonna keep going. Man, yep, she's pushing it more in front of everyone. What a development from their perspective. Yeah, it wasn't in front of the audience, so it didn't count. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, now we're going full Maria-sama ga miteru. Not that I've seen the show, but I know that's associated with it. The fixing of the uniform thingy. I knew she was seething behind that face. I mean, it's not hard to guess that, but... Because, yeah, he would definitely put her into an awful position here. Man, what an interesting way to start their relationship. Definitely not what I was expecting at all in that regard. But yeah, we do have ED here, so... Impressive how she's standing on her hair like that. It's amazing it can support an entire body without, her just falling. Is there going to be a stinger? No. Not enough time. Let's all be waitresses together. Oh, ED, or end card, whatever it's called. Pretty solid. Okay. Well, that was the first episode of Watashi no Yuri wa Oshigoto desu. And definitely a solid first episode. Even though I was able to guess the general premise of the show pretty well, I really was unexpected. I really didn't know what to expect at all from like the main couple, really. Like I kind of took it at face value that the One-sama character would be a kind One-sama character, But clearly not. Much like we had Hime with her fake personality, we had a little bit of that with Ayano Koji as well, where she can be much more mean outside of the performance area, whatever you want to call it, right? So we have those two as our main duo, and then we have our Gyaru girl, whose name I do not remember, and then Tencho, whose name I also don't remember. Actually, I think might have been Mai. I'll get the names down eventually, but yeah, like I said, the premise is a great one. You just do your Ojo-sama Yuri kind of academy role play at a cafe, and yeah, certain demographic of fans would definitely eat that up. So really good idea. I'm not sure what more I really have to say about the first episode, but the fact that we do have a very rocky relationship between our main couple does leave a lot of room to grow, right? Like fix the issues they have, the misunderstandings, and get to a more of a base level, and then from there get more and more romantic and close as things progress. So it's good in that sense that we do have so much room for character development and growth and all that. So, but man, I do love Hime's like inability to read the air. Like everybody, especially like near the final scene, everybody's like, Hime, please cool it. You're pushing it. Like this needs to stop. This is your second day. But no, she just kept going. And even though it was terrible to do that, from my perspective, it was thoroughly entertaining, so I just kind of wanted to see her keep going. But man, I was starting to feel a little bit bad for Ayano Koji, because I understood the position she was getting put into there, right? Because she can't just like blow up at her in front of the viewers, so she had no choice but to be as nice and accepting as she reasonably could, without making sure not to break the illusion or anything like that. So, but man, seeing the mask starting to break a little bit, you could definitely see she was getting angrier and angrier. It was great. But yeah, Hime, I'm not sure what to make of her as a character yet. Obviously, she has the wears a mask, her hidden personality, her shallow aspirations for the future and all that. She's got all that going on, which we learned very early on with the character. But beyond that, it's kind of hard to get too much of a read on her. Like, obviously, she didn't want to do the job at first, but, kind of begrudgingly accepted it. But she's also, keeps to be pushing the whole sister thing and all that, when there's no real need to do that, really. But I do want to rewatch the episode and some of the whole explanation scene about that sister thing. Make sure I got a good grasp of all that. But yeah, just Ayano Koji, I just keep thinking about how much she just wanted to just probably strangle her during that scene. That's what keeps appearing in the front of my mind as I'm kind of skimming through it. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed the first episode. Definitely going to continue it. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.